The Christmas season is here, which for many of us means splurging on gifts for ourselves and our special people. That's spouse, spice, or even our children. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go on a spending spree just yet. I'm Mendel Thompson, manager of the Victoria Mutual Building Society Ligony branch. And on this episode of Financial Fridayz, we'll be answering your questions about being financially prudent this Christmas season. Stay with me. Now, 2020 has been a difficult year for all of us. We have gotten beaten, kicked, thumped down, a lot of stuff, many of us, right? And for that reason, we understand the need to give ourselves and our loved ones a very, very special treat for this Christmas. But really and truly, doing so shouldn't mean breaking the bank and using up all your savings, or even worse, leaving you or putting you in debt. So today, I'll be answering some of your questions about spending this holiday season. Now, how can I minimize my spending while still giving amazing gifts this holiday season? Well, Black Friday and Cyber Monday has passed and the deals continue. So there are still many merchants offering discounts on different products that are available to you. So I'd encourage you to shop around, look at the best deals that are available, and definitely capitalize on them. You should also consider experiences which are creating memories for yourself, your special family, your friends and loved ones. So there are also opportunities that will exist at some really good prices all around that you can capitalize on. Events, well, not really events, but a few getaways, etc. Different places that you can go at reduced prices that you can capitalize on and create some great experiences for you and your family. Now, some of us this year had experienced some pay cuts due to COVID, right? Where companies had to pull back and, keep you in your job and as a result, cut your salary. Now, for persons like you who may be wondering, I've got a pay cut, should I go into my savings to purchase gifts? I would say to you, begin with what's most important, right? One thing you don't want to do, you don't want to, as I said before, break the bank, and you're going to have some obligations coming early next year that has to be covered. So I say, try not to go too much into your savings. And one thing you can do if you have young children and you like to give them a good gift that you may have to take from your savings, why not give them an investment gift, right? You can give them a bank account or an investment account. So that way you're just transferring your funds and you're giving them something that will create more value for them over time while teaching them the good value of investment and financial prudence, which they will need to navigate the world when they grow up. So that's another good option that you could consider this Christmas. For many of us who are shopping online, here are a few tips to be safe and to ensure that your funds remain safe. One, ensure that you're shopping from trusted sites. And if you notice some suspicious links on some of these sites that you're going on, please be careful not to click them. All right. Next thing you need to do is pay attention to notifications that you will be getting when you make your online purchases. You typically should be getting notifications via text message or via emails. Pay close attention to them this season to ensure that transactions that are happening on your account are transactions that you have initiated. Thirdly, I would encourage you to pay close attention to your statements. So I know many of us really don't do that, but this season, ensure you get your statements and go through them in detail. Look at all the transactions to ensure that all of these transactions are legitimate. And if you see something that might seem unusual, please, as quickly as you can, escalate it to your bank that it can be investigated, right? Because we can't afford to lose any money this season. Now, how do I stick to my budget this holiday season? Here's my recommendation. One, separate the money for the things that are important your bills, if it's fees that need to be paid, things that you know must be done, especially come January, separate that money all together, right? And then from whatever is left, you can spend. And when it done, it done. When it is finished, it is complete. That's it. Do not be tempted to go back into the monies that you put down. Do not give yourself any excuse to say, oh, I'm going to borrow the money from the school fees or from something else. Don't do it. In fact, where it is reasonable, you can go ahead and pay them in advance. So that way you won't have it to spend. Now I'm thinking of doing a loan to do some well-needed repairs in my home. I believe that it's important to maintain your property, your asset, as best as you can. My advice is to seek professional advice and look at the various options that exist for you, that you can determine the best option. And then when you're looking at the loan, there are also some fantastic options that may be available to you. I would suggest as much as possible to not go with an unsecured facility as your first choice, given that those facilities are expensive in terms of interest rates. Victoria Mutual, for example, offers for our mortgages a loan called a reloan on our sinking fund, where you may be able to borrow from some of your existing equity on your mortgage. You could consider that. For some persons who may have a home savers account that's attached to their mortgage, there may be some funds available that you may be able to use to assist in some of your repairs this Christmas. Call us, speak to your banker, and see if any of these options are available to you that you can use in order to ensure that your property has the relevant maintenance that is needed. Here's some advice for persons who would like to save more in 2021. The easiest way to save is where you don't have to think about it. So what I would encourage you to do is to automate those savings as much as possible. If you can do a salary deduction or a standing order, whatever the automated method is, set it up on your account and divert those savings. You can start small and gradually build it up, because we know you have expenses and you don't want to be tempted to go back for the money. And the account that you're sending the money to, ensure that that's not an account that is easily accessible. You want to send it to an account that if you need to get the money, you're going to have to get up and do some stuff, some difficult things to get it. That's an easier way to save. And of course, speak with your banker or your financial advisor as to what type of investment or savings solutions that would be best to direct those monies to, that can give you the best return while ensuring that it is maintaining the right risk profile for you. So talk to your banker, get the right advice as to which product to have the funds diverted to. But the key is ensuring that you automate those transfers for 2021. That's the best, simple, and easiest way to get to increase your savings in 2021. So what financial resolution should you make in 2021? I say start with your goals. What are the specific goals that you want to accomplish in 2021? Get a sheet of paper, get a pen, write it down. And once you have prioritized those goals for 2021, then you can look at the financial plans to assist you in getting there. Once you have those goals set, you can come in, speak with one of our reputable and highly experienced advisors, and we can go through and give you some fantastic options that you can consider to help you make the right choices and develop the right financial plan for 2021. In order to grow your wealth in 2021, remember, wealth comes from owning and increasing your holdings of assets. So to grow your wealth, you're going to have to be intentional, right, in choosing to allocate your funds towards growing assets. Now, there are many opportunities right now that exist on the stock market and in different financial markets that you can look at. You'll need to speak to an advisor. You can call a VM Wealth officer to discuss that further. but be intentional about it. Decide that you're going to grow. Imagine a figure, imagine a number that you'd want to have in terms of your net worth. And then you can speak with your advisor who can show you some fantastic available options that are available that you can use, direct your funds to the best way in order to grow your wealth in 2021. The Victoria Mutual Group has a number of products that you can access to help you attain your financial goals. I'm going to share just a few of them with you, and feel free to call us to get more details on others that will help you, right? So one, if your goal is home ownership, you definitely need to have an iSave for home, right? It's a contractual saving, and with a small monthly payment or a reasonable affordable monthly payment, you can unlock some fantastic deals as you prepare to get your dream house in 2021. All right, that's one. Two, VM Wealth, our investment arm, has some fantastic deals that are available in the stock market. So you can speak with an agent there that can assist you in formulating the right portfolio for your stocks and great opportunities, IPOs, etc., that will be available to you in 2021. For some of you who are not sure and you want to start small and take it slow, we have some unit trusts that are available in different products or different product categories. We have real estate funds, we have money market funds, and different kinds of funds that will give you some fantastic returns and some good cash flows. Now, when you call us, we will sit with you and explain and show you which one will best suit your purpose, and you can invest with great confidence. In addition to our fantastic investment and saving solutions, we also have some great financing solutions that will help you to achieve your goals in 2021. If you're purchasing a new car this year, I can assure you Victoria Mutual has the best deal on the market. So call your nearest branch and learn about our fantastic auto loan deals, right? If you're planning to buy your house, we have the best mortgage in the island, best terms. So come speak to one of our mortgage officers, and we're going to assist you in organizing yourself to get your mortgage for your dream home. We have the best rates and some of the best terms and the lowest fees in the market right now. So grab a hold of it while stocks last, as we normally like to say. And finally, we do have some great other consumer loan solutions for you. So come in, talk to us, tell us what it is that you're trying to accomplish, and our experienced team will assist you in putting the right combination together to get you that thing that you need. Now, great. Now, here are my final thoughts as we think about being prudent this holiday season. So one, let's remember to stick to purpose and what is important. Always begin with what is most important. Be clear, write it down. Determine that, okay, these bills, these fees, school fees, or whatever it is, are the most important things that I need to take care of. You do not want to start 2021 being stressed out, right? So identify those things and plan first for the most important things. Then we're going to look at now, with the funds that I would have left based on my allocation, how can I best maximize it in order to having the best Christmas ever? Remember to look for the deals, as I had mentioned before, where the deals are. Remember that you're going to be safe in terms of how you do it. Pay attention to your notifications, review your statements, etc. Right? But if you are intentional and purposeful in how you go about it, you will make the right decisions. You're going to enter 2021 extremely happy. It's going to be the best year ever. And guess what? In spite of the crisis, in spite of COVID, there are many opportunities that will come your way that you need to take advantage of. So let's not worry. Let's not get disoriented with what is going on around us, but let us open our eyes and deliberately look for opportunities that we can capitalize on in 2021. Thank you for staying with me on this episode of Financial Fridays. I hope the tips that I shared you'd find them very useful, and I really hope, more importantly, that you apply them to your lives. At VM, we're really interested in your financial well-being, and we want you to know that we're here for you. If you'd like to ask us any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. You may email us at manager@myvmgroup.com, or you may call us at 876-754-VMBS. I would encourage you also to subscribe to our online channels, to our social media channels, our YouTube, our Facebook, Instagram, where you can get further notification and further tips in the future as to how we can assist you in increasing and enhancing your financial well-being. I wish for you all a safe holiday season, and I hope that you will have all your financial dreams come through. And don't worry, we're here to help you do it. We'll do it together. I am Mendel Thompson, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.